Hello, hello, hello. The Wizard of Oswaldo is back at it again. The Amateur League NA. We're gonna see Illogic Gaming up against the Lazy Greybeards in this matchup. And right into the news.
This game looks pretty good, pretty interesting. It's gonna be a pretty interesting game.
There we go. Gonna get into pick and ban phase. You might see some familiar names of NG Dragon, DX Lucian, XB. They did play under another name last tournament. Same team. Expand coming out. It's Chaotic Spawn.
In the LeBlanc.
Not. I think it was just a be safe sort of ban. NG Dragon plays mostly Anivia and Lux, not much LeBlanc. So Caitlyn ban. Chaotic Spawn. Yeah.
Targeting that bot lane.
Yeah. Maybe if they're targeting even more, I expect maybe a Jhin ban against him.
Maybe,
But,
maybe they're trying to get a good matchup for a certain ADC that they want to pull out.
I would love to see from the Greybeards maybe like a Graves ban, maybe a Jarvan ban against.
Maybe they do ban out the Jhin here, leave Lulu up and first pick Lulu, then go into like an AD. Maybe for this bot lane.
Maybe the Gragas ban, expected that yet. Mr. Doom plays a lot of Gragas, almost exclusively Gragas. Expecting maybe a Jarvan ban, maybe a Voltibear ban against Squishy. Not sure. Gonna be a Renekton ban. Alright. And the first pick.
Lulu's still we saw good Lulu's, maybe.
Lucian plays mostly Morgan Karma, so could possibly be a pick, but Lulu been a very power pick in the meta right now. Could be the first pick. Also, a similar pick to Lulu, more aggressive, more damage, but less shields and utility, but still a pretty good pick in that support role. And on the side of the Lazy Greybeards, I'm expecting Yasuo, definitely a Vigar, maybe a Rakan for Bunny.
Ooh, the Lucian. Then Lee Sin.
Lee Sin locked in. Dr. Doom plays a lot of Gragas in J4. Lee Sin in that sort of wheelhouse, but have to see. And Warwick being hovered on the side of Illogic Gaming.
This Karma could be a really good pick with Warwick. They can synergize pretty good since Karma could give that movement speed buff to Warwick to catch up. Darius. Even with that ridiculous speed. Ooh, the Darius
in for Reggie. Mumu, probably going to be the pick here. Keaton, his most played champion. And Airborne Zombie. I'm expecting maybe a Yasuo for Zombie in that top side. And Plantera plays a lot of Vigar, expecting to probably see that.
Ooh, Cassin hover.
Can be locked in. Ooh.
Fiora. Going back to Season 6, where Fiora and Darius were meta up in top lane.
Oh, who cares about tanks when you can have a Fiora and Cassidon? Lock those in. Teemo being hovered by Illogic Gaming.
This Karma going with the Ignite.
Looking like
bot lane, since Lucian is a pretty low range AD.
Yeah, expecting probably a Lux or a Nivea out of NG Dragon. Pretty stable pick in that mid Lux. Good for picking off. And for
ooh, the Kog'Maw.
Kog'Maw being locked in alongside Karma. Being built up. And Anivia gonna be locked in, yeah. His most played champion. Locked in. Braum by Bunny, maybe?
That Braum has really good synergy with that Lucian.
Yeah. That old school, very strong all-in lane. Not as strong as it used to be, but still definitely something that's known about to this day.
Kind of think Lulu would have been a better synergy. Would have had a better synergy with that Kog'Maw.
Oh.
I mean with Lulu, not Kog'Maw.
A tank on the side of the Lazy Greybeards. Braum, pretty good. A lot of auto attackers in that lineup, Cassidy, and every single one of them is going to be able to proc that Braum passive. So pretty good pick to round off the comp here. And matchup, we got Darius taking on Fiora, Reggie against Airborne Zombie. Two unranked players. Not really have no idea what to expect on that top side.
That's gonna... Ooh, a double TP being run on the side of Illogic Gaming. Hopefully they'll use the double TP and very good, and maybe get that 5-man bot lane, try to get that Kog'Maw ahead.
On the side of Illogic Gaming, a similar comp was run earlier in the day, where they're just looking to team fight scale up. They don't have dominant lanes, especially in the Anivia, in the Kog'Maw. They definitely just want to look up team fight. They got that Amumu to team fight along with, so definitely just gonna wait and scale up. While on the side of the Lazy Greybeard, you can definitely see a more lane-focused team. They've got the Lee Sin, they just want to snowball. They've got a Fiora that wants to crush. They've got a Kassadin that will scale up, but also has that crushing capacity. And alongside a very snowbally lane in the Braum Lucian. It's definitely something to look out for, and you can see team is probably going to lean to those.
Hopefully, maybe this Amumu takes advantage of the Kassadin before sticks, before he gets that extra jump from his R. Finish this Kassadin and try to get the Anivia ahead. We can probably see this from Amumu, especially with the Amumu passive being changed to do true damage for APs, and Anivia doing just a lot of damage when it comes to AP. He starts scaling up into the late game.
Yeah, Anivia with that wall and that stun, a little slow moving, but against Kassadin can definitely be something that could be taken over, along with Amumu. Could easily be ganged together. Looked out for in that lane. Not really sure why the Kassadin was the pick into this comp. Vigar was Plantera's most played champion, and maybe would have rounded out with more CC. A lot of melee, 4 melees on the side of the Lazy Greybeards. Just Bruiser.
Yeah, maybe they just chose Kassadin just for the split pushing. Maybe they're gonna do a 1-3-1 later on in the game, because Kassadin is a very great champion for the 1v1s later on.
Especially with the Fiora to back up the split pushing as well. Probably something that has to be looked out for. Seconds before we get into the game, just going to be a little longer. Let's talk about that bot lane matchup. Karma Kog'Maw up against the Braum Lucian. Braum Lucian, one of those classic lanes, but definitely the flavor of the month. It's going to be Kog'Maw Karma. I think they have a slight edge in that matchup. Not against the all-ins, but against Pope.
Yeah.
Definitely something you have to look out for.
Yeah, this Karma could potentially change the whole... Yeah, this Karma could define the whole bot lane. See right now, loading into game.
Gotta be rocking a bunch of skins on the side of Illogic Gaming.
Oh, you know that old saying that skins define the player.
Surprise party, Amumu. Just the saddest skin in the entire game. Rocking that level 7 mastery. Get into game shortly. A little bit longer. Right, here we go. And we're just going to start off. It's going to be Illogic Gaming taking on the Lazy Greybeards. Lazy Greybeard's going to be on that red side, and we're going to have side. Seconds on the clock. Game starting up. With that Braum level 1 alongside the Lucian, I would love to see an invade.
Yeah, we could be seeing an early invade here, but maybe they decide not to go for it. There's some pings going on.
Maybe we can see the counter invade coming out of Illogic Gaming. Just gonna sit in that bush there.
Ooh,
Gonna go in. They're gonna get spotted out though. But it's gonna be met with a the Fiora is top, so it's gonna be a 4v5 if they come in. Ooh, gonna get hit up. Ooh, Cassidy gonna get stunned.
Ooh, Cassidy might be going down for first blood to the Kog'Maw.
What were you doing?
I mean, they had all the vision to see this coming.
Might be a second kill here on Chaotic Spawn. Gonna have to flash out. Oh boy. Did not flash. Yeah.
Didn't respect the invade
at all. It was seen by wards everywhere, and they just stood there. Casted in a sit and duck early, especially at level 1. Blocks in just melee range of 5 characters, and it usually doesn't work out for you when that happens. Blood going to that Kog'Maw too. Can pick up a long sword early. Jesus.
Yeah. Not a great start for the Lazy Greybeards here.
Just gonna be the common bot side start for both junglers.
We'll see if Amumu tries to gank the Cassidy now that he has no flash.
Oh, jeez. Maybe you want to see a level 2 power spike out of the Lucian bot. But, oh boy.
Not looking too good for the Lazy Greybeards.
second blood coming out for Illogic Gaming. Just disrespecting the Darius and his minion wave. Probably not something you want to do early. Darius pretty lethal when he's not getting ganked.
Yeah,
even when he's getting ganked, not someone you wanna fight.
Yeah, he's just a monster. Ooh, nice post right there. Blocking the Q damage.
8-0, have fun, guys, on the side of Illogic Gaming from Keaton on that Amumu. Just a little bit of icing on that cake. A K up at 3 minutes for Illogic here.
Hey, for the starting game. But
Mr. Doom on that top side.
There's still a lot of games still to go. It's not over just yet.
Doom on that invade.
Things about him, he's not a very great clearer of the jungle.
He's seen out. Ooh. Gonna get dived on by Airborne Zombie in that top side. Not much pressure coming out of the Lee Sin early, which is what you'd ideally like to see. But being met with Yamumu right behind him, maybe trying to gank mid. Not seen out by wards.
And they're pretty sure we got spotted out there. Cassidy probably gonna go for a
Gonna
ward.
get stunned up. Gonna get hopped on. Gonna get stunned up. Oh! Gonna get Yamumu.
You saw him. You saw him there.
Oh. Maybe a second kill? No, gotta back off, just take the Raptors. That's pretty brutal. Oh boy. It's in almost 2k up for illogic here.
It's not looking too great for the lazy graybeards here.
Check out the, oh god. Offside, gonna get stunned up. Gonna have to flash out. Look at that CS, 20 CS up at 5 minutes.
It's just
4 Reggie Fish on that Darius.
yeah, Fiora getting punished really hard here in this lane. Gives a first blood. I mean, not first blood, but to the Darius, and then has to TP. Ooh.
Ooh, bot lane. With a long sword down, is that gonna pick up a solo kill? Gonna have to flash out. Heal blown as well by Sushimi on that Kog'Maw. Well played from the perspective of a behind bot lane.
That's pretty good right there. Lucian going in right there. They probably could have turned on the Karma a little bit sooner once they realized Kog'Maw was out of there, and they probably could have got killed. They got
both of her
flashed.
sumps are down, so definitely.
Pretty worth it for Lucian and Braum here.
If a Q is landed, definitely could be something that goes pretty bad for the team. Mr. Doom coming to that bot side. Sitting at his Krugs. Just gonna hop on the Rift Scuttler. Still a little bit CS down in that lane. Mr. Doom not gonna be seen up by wards, but he's just gonna back off. Place a few wards, and he's gonna see out the Amumu coming to that bot side.
Ooh, we are trading up there with Darius.
Level 6s for that lane. Ooh.
Not looking too good. Darius has 6 here.
Flash! It's gonna be a dog!
Hey.
Definite NA flash for that one, but gonna pick up the kill anyways. Well played on that top side. Things will be very grim.
20 CS lead. Just not looking too great for the Fiora right here. Ooh, Lucian and Braum might be going down. Kog'Maw just doing a lot of damage here.
Kog'Maw. Gonna go for that kill. Gonna flash in!
That Lucian bad heal.
Oh no, but the Kog'Maw passive, he's gonna flash it away. Well played from the bot side of the Greybeards.
Unfortunate they're not taking into account that Lucian still had a heal.
Heal and flash. Lane NG Dragon getting the edge over Plantera. Cashed in with that flash blown early. Things not looking too great for him. About 10 CS up down now against that tier stacking Anivia.
Just unfortunate. Lazy Greybeards chose to go for the lane dominance, but they just can't. They're not winning their lanes. They chose to win early on. They can't get their leads. Just not looking too great for the Lazy Greybeards. Team fights, all their lanes that weren't as strong. They're still winning lane, and they're just gonna keep getting stronger, especially once they get into this team fight, into the mid game.
Yeah, the saving grace on the side of the Greybeards is definitely the bot side, who are still 12 CS down in this. So Not looking too great. Get up. Oh, a gank coming in onto the Kassadin. He's 6. He'll just dash away, but he's gonna get jumped on under tower. Ooh, and a gank on that top side.
Landing 3 procs on our ultimate, getting that extended healing.
Yeah,
That's
the only thing keeping Lee Sin alive from the bleed was actually the Fiora ult, so well played there.
This is when Kassadin gets a little bit of trickier to get now that he's already 7. He already has his R up. He's able to get out of those predicaments where he gets ganked. It's a little bit harder to get ganked now. Play safer.
Pretty low on mana in that lane though, so maybe probably gonna look to back. Things not looking as grim for Fiora in that lane.
It's not
He's doing what he can. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe a cheeky Amumu gank coming out on the bot side here. Doesn't have the blast cone.
Pushing up. The gank in mid lane.
Then she dragon. Oh no, he's gonna have that egg. He's gonna be fine. Doesn't even have to proc the egg. Jeez.
Doesn't get an immediate passive.
Ooh. And gonna get him jumped on and die. Solo kill. Not something you see too often. A Mumu solo killing Lee Sin in his jungle, but something that just happened now. Pretty feels bad.
Just unfortunate, right?
Yeah. Being thrown out on that bot side.
CS difference in top.
We're just gonna back, spend his gold on off lane.
20 CS just lead in mid lane. It's not looking too good for the solo lanes of the lazy Greybeards.
Ooh, bot lane.
Ooh, the miss ulti on Braum.
The calling gonna be thrown out, but is it gonna be enough? It's gonna be stunned up. Gonna get flashed. Ooh! That 1-for-1 Braum and the Lucian. But Cogn passive always gets the better of all of us.
Yeah. And you know what they say, you ain't using your champ correctly unless you're using the passive to its best, right?
But both sums blown on the side. Big gaming. Wow. Lucian just having his flash up now and Braum having his flash up. That's going to be that scumbag Lee Sin taking that blue buff for himself.
Q Lee Sin right there. The solo Q jungler taking the blue. Adding it to your mid lane. Usually,
almost 30 CS down in that mid.
Usually some teams, the mid laner usually doesn't take blue if he feels like he's not doing good.
Ooh, Rift Herald, the first real
of the tournament. Let's see if it's gonna be an easy Rift here.
Probably gonna be picked up by that Darius and then just look to push all the way down. Yeah, there it goes. And Amumu just gonna pick it up for himself, does not care at all. Oh, and he's gonna get dashed on. Fiora gonna get flashed on. Oh boy.
Just pulls her back in. She doesn't have riposte here, just that is. And this could be first tower gone right here. Once they push this wave in and then they summon the rift.
Could be second tower even with how strong that Rift Herald is. He's gonna push all the way down. Especially with that ahead Darius and Amumu. not a tag duo or tag trio along with the Rift Herald you want to deal with. And look at that damage on that top side by Red.
Yeah. Some people just don't know how important this Rift Herald has become now after the mid-season changes. Now you have to send more people to stop him. If you leave that Rift Herald alone, it's gonna destroy your top towers.
Oh, he's gonna go down. Not gonna put too much pressure. Not gonna bring up. I would love to have seen a mid laner roam up and maybe try to take the second tower, but he's gonna pick up the mid tower for himself, NG Dragon.
Yeah, that's what happens. Though you have to respond to the Rift Herald. You can't just leave it alone. Forces the enemy mid to come top since they killed the top laner, so they have to have 2 people on there. Leaves no pressure mid lane, and Anivia gets an easy tower in mid. And now she's gonna come roam bot side.
No wards here.
No, she didn't get spotted out.
Or the Greybeards.
Gonna land a wall behind them.
Ooh. Lucian just gonna dash it. Gonna take a bit of harass, but Bromwall usually did a good job of blocking everything, but it's gonna be for that Mountain Drake.
Just they can easily even dive bot lane if they really chose to. They choose to.
Sums are up for that goal.
Cassin is coming out here. Ooh.
Pantera. Cassin not being a very good pick this game.
Yeah, it's not looking too great for that. Yeah, giving up that first blood, then giving up, and also giving up flash, really made his laning phase really hard. Because
he's not even gonna try. He's just gonna concede the dragon over to Illogic Gaming. Look for a dive bot, maybe. Level 10s by both junglers here, but Amumu a few items up, picked up that blasting wand. Just gonna walk away after hitting down that Lee. Ooh.
Showing
a lane gank.
Showing
that real long lane gank.
Yeah, they can just back off. Karmi just has that monster shield that can just give the move speed, just backs off easily, and then Lee Sin just wasting time bot side.
Yeah, not ideally the Lee Sin gank you want to go for. Usually it'd be a much more of an Evelyn path, but especially in a long lane, you don't want to show yourself at the beginning. And
yeah, they can, especially against a Karma, that just has movement speed, just so you can back off. And then you're just wasting Lee Sin's time. But at this point of the game, the lazy Greybeards, I'm pretty sure they don't know what to do to get back into here. Next year.
Almost 6k down for the Greybeards here. And they're just mid's getting invaded on right now. Cat's gonna have to flash out. Gonna avoid the grab, but Amumu.
Ooh, Amumu
gonna grab him! Oh, Amumu! Gonna headbutt him down. He's gonna go down, but Amumu is taking tower. He's gonna go down for that as well.
He almost got out of it.
See the double buffs over to Lee. Almost.
That was almost a misplay by Lee Sin there. If the tower didn't give off that one last shot.
Yeah. Mr. Doom gonna go in. Gonna get stunned up. Gonna die. Holy, what were you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, this game just getting way
ahead
out of
solo
control.
laners versus a jungler. Yeah, getting real out of control now. 10-4 on that scoreboard. 6k up for Illogic Gaming.
The bot lane, Lucian's been left alone. They're trying to rotate bot side.
Few wards being thrown down. Lucian. A little bit. You get some deep wards though.
At this point, the lazy Greybeards don't have a jungle anymore. There's too many wards in there.
Ooh.
Force up anytime.
Away from the Karma in fear. Jeez, looking real brutal. But Cassidy still looking for something, seeing everyone roam down. It's gonna be a party bot lane.
Leora doesn't have TP, she's pushing top lane. Amumu.
Ooh, Cassidy gonna dash over. We get one tower top lane, but Cassidy gonna just dash out. Pretty good from Airborne Zombie to pick up a tower. Just about 5k down now.
And the
Oh, the ball gonna hit Bunny.
No, Braum having to be forced to flash.
Oh.
Mumu doesn't have R yet.
Oh. Go down for his efforts, but Kog'Maw tanking tower. Gonna have to heal and flash out, but Bunny's gonna go down. Oh, flash in from Keith. Gonna hit Lee Sin. Oh, and just a 2 towers for Airborne Zombie, but 2 towers for 2 kills, and just a tower gonna be picked up now, so make the best out of a bad situation, I guess.
Yeah, that was like one of the best things that might have happened to Lazy Gaber. Maybe they shouldn't have gave up. They should have just gave up the tower, not giving up that many kills. Let Fiora push. But it looks like they might have a chance back into this game by getting that top tower. Then Fiora can easily switch to bot side. They can rotate the top side and mid.
Another tower down. Fiora not able to stop the minion wave from crashing in. 2 for 2 towers and 2 kills as well, so not looking great for the side of the Greybeards. Just gonna back and reset. Dragon, the water drag actually comes up in.
Ooh, Fiora landing that stun on Anivia. Anivia might be going. Her passive might be getting procced right here.
Even.
Not in range.
Gonna be
Ooh,
Big
Ignite, proccing the passive.
And that's all it do. Yeah.
Who has ultimate here? He can.
A pretty miserable champion to make plays against that. She just has that egg. Ooh. The bot lane.
Mumu just keeps running because he knows he has the ultimate. He knows Kog'Maw's coming.
Gotcha, but that looks like Braum's gonna go
Man,
down.
right.
Oh, he's gonna get caught up on the ultimate too. Oh boy,
Yeah,
that's sad.
and that was nice by Mumu. He holded the ultimate for the longest time just because he knew Kog'Maw was coming. He didn't want to use it too early. Let's see if Kog'Maw's probably out of position here.
Gonna hop on. He's just gonna walk away. Oh boy.
Linking her down.
Packs of the solo laners.
Kog'Maw just doing massive damage right here. Ooh, Anivia landing a nice stun on Lee Sin right there.
Could take a lot of damage.
Lazy Greybeards.
Yeah, another tower down. 10k down here at 22 minutes. Things are looking pretty grim.
And the Ocean Drake going down to TLGB Gaming here.
That's just a solo marksman. Usually something you would never see, but he's just gonna farm the jungle of this Kog'Maw.
Yeah. At this point, though, there's not really that much damage coming out from the Lazy Greybeards. Should be able to.
Is not theirs. Oop, but Reggie Fish. Ah, disrespecting a little bit too hard there. Gonna go down.
Unfortunate though. Getting 5-man right there in the enemy jungle.
Kog'Maw
That they vested. Kog'Maw's pushing up topside.
gonna be met with the Braum. But Amumu's gonna be there to back him up. Maybe look for the Baron, I would think, for the side of the Logic Gaming.
Oh, and the ultimate going off. Lucian's gonna get bursted down here for the Kog.
Oh boy.
And there goes another one.
Ooh, gonna get a nice kick.
They are.
Not gonna change much. And that looks like a tower probably going down. For Illogic Gaming.
Right there. The tower goes down. Not looking too great for the Lazy Graybeards here.
Ooh, not at all.
What's for these?
Ooh, guessing gonna flash in. Fiora. Gonna take a lot of damage.
Oh,
Gonna go
yeah.
down. Oh boy.
And that was the engage that the Lazy Graybeard chose to take. And Lucian getting stunned up. CC locked down.
Oh my god. Need some Moo Qs in this game, and this Kog'Maw just charging down solo. Oh, the failed insect by Mr. Doom. That looks like Brom's gonna go down for them. No, he's got the time back.
Looking for kills. Look at him, just going for him in their own tower at this point.
It looks like they probably just conceded this game, letting them take the first Nexus tower. Just gonna back off.
There's nothing they can really do. They're just too behind right now at this point.
The safe option would be to spend the massive amount of gold you just got, and go Baron. 13k. Gaming.
25 minutes into the game. It's not looking too good for the Lazy Graybeards here.
Not at all. But still haven't backed. Gonna see Bunny trapped in by that wall.
Yeah.
Oh god. He's gonna have to flash out. Might be overextending here. Pushing their lead a little bit too much. Still have yet to back. There they go. Gonna get invaded on ice. Reggie Fish. What are you doing, buddy? Gonna go down.
That's the bad case of looking at shop. Right there, he didn't bag. Trying to see which item he was gonna buy next, and all of a sudden, get demolished.
Do I want the Dead Man's Plate or the Sunfire Cape? And oh, I've been CC locked and now I'm dead.
Unfortunate.
Super Minion's gonna push onto them.
And I'm Mumu going in for the blue still.
I don't even think they could take him down.
And he's just too tanky. Oh, the Redemption coming out.
Probably great.
Procking the maul from Lisa.
Oh my god, this Mumu. Just headbutting kids. Gonna get kicked out to safety.
Some Mumu just... Move it was just probably too strong.
Yeah. Fear the Amumu. 7-1 and 7. 14, a part of the team's 20 kills. Oh! Good shield from Braum, but probably going to die for his efforts.
Yeah. And he just...
Saves the life of his ADC. His 1-5 ADC.
There's not much that the Lazy Graybeards can do at this point of the game. Kog'Maw does into the late game. Lucian so far has 27 minutes to the game, still hasn't finished Black Cleaver. Not looking too great.
Now the safe option here would be, of course, Baron, but being as ahead as they are, they're just gonna push mid lane.
There's nothing the Lazy Graybeards can do. They're just pushing them into their own tower, trying to find a fight.
Yeah, look at this. The Nexus tower almost going down here.
And right there, that's the Baron call. You push them in, you force them to go mid, you force them to have to clear the minion wave, and then you just go do Baron.
We've got that Mountain Drake to back themselves up, so probably gonna be an easy Baron. Lee Sin sitting mid lane. This guy's gonna be a free Baron for the side of Illogic Gaming. Water Drake is up. Probably not going to be cared about too much for Illogic. Just looking to push down that mid.
I'm saying, yeah, this is gonna probably be one of the final pushes here. If
Oh god.
Lazy Graviers don't have a response in that ult,
Oh god, it's spawn. What an unlucky game for that Lucian. Oh. Gonna be knocked up a little bit, but he's gonna go down anyways.
By a Navia.
Double kill coming up for NG Dragon on his Anivia. 6-0-9. Kappa. Gray space, no face. And that's gonna be game for Illogic Gaming. GG, well played.
It was just an unfortunate thing, letting the dog loose early on by giving him first blood and just giving him lane control with that karma.
Let's check out the damage graphs in this one. It's actually going to be the Kog'Maw out-damaging the Amumu, almost doubling the damage of the Anivia. NG Dragon in that mid lane. Very well played from Sashimi on his Kog'Maw.
Yeah, they just let the dog out right there, you know. Just destroyed the whole game. Destroyed the Rift. Down.
We're going to have a 40-minute break coming up. Q up against Invictus. And definitely look forward to that. Keep your browsers open, and we'll see you guys shortly at 7:40.